What's up, everybody? Today I'm introducing a brand new series to my channel, Classes with Glasses. Here you'll gain insight from a six-figure seller's perspective wearing Meta glasses. I promise you that I'll make you efficient and proficient in all your classes. And to kick off this series, we are talking about button-up shirts. That's it. That's all we're going to be doing. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because button-up shirts alone made me a ton of money last year. So I think it's a good pickup, or it's a good item for you to look out for. Now, what are we actually going to be doing? We're going to be looking at what to look out for when you're trying to find them at the thrift store, wherever you're buying them. We're going to be shooting them right here. Well, after I open this anyways, but we're going to be shooting them right here. And I'm going to show you the minimum amount of pictures needed that still make a good listing. And then we're going to put them away. There's a box down here, which you'll see. We're going to put them away to stock very quickly so that you can see what the process looks like in its entirety. All right, let's get right into it. First, we're going to look at what you need to have prepared already so you can get started properly, what tools you need. There we go. Now these are on. Okay, so you need bags right here so we can bag all this. You're going to need these, which are inventory tags, so we can put them into inventory. That's the box where they're going to go in. We also have measuring implements. This is a yardstick. We also have the Reselloupe. This is for flaws. This is for features and benefits. And then we have this. This was back there, by the way, behind the door. Now we're going to open it. This is our shooting area. I'm going to turn on the light. There we go. The light's up here. Now let me just, there we go. Let me just put this together quickly. We grab our hanger and the string, and now we're ready to shoot. That is essentially what you need to start shooting. Okay, before we get started on the shoot, you have to verify everything that you're gonna shoot. So let's get started, and I'm gonna give you some information as well. Okay, this is what you have to verify. When you grab something, before you even start spending time doing more work, you gotta verify the armpit right here. Make sure that there's no stains. In this case, there aren't any stains. This is what you would look out for when you're thrifting, by the way. And then we verify the collar. Is there any tears right here? Does it look all nasty? It does not. It looks in pretty good condition. And there you verify the buttons. They're all there except that one. That is a missing button. So what I would do when we're taking pictures, we're going to do that. We're going to shoot this using the Reselloupe to make sure that the customer knows. Buttons on the sleeves, yes, they're there. Buttons on the sleeves, yes, they're there. Now, something very specific about this is that a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot, but some people don't know is that what is the difference between a button up and a button down? All button downs are button ups, but not all button ups are button downs. This is how you can tell. If there is a button right here on the collar, that means that this is a button down. Everything else would be a button up. In this case, this is a very good one because this is patchwork. This is by Brooks Brothers. You can see right here. It's XL and it's in cotton. Whenever you see patchwork like this, it almost always sells. I've sold shorts, pants, shirts, because this is more difficult to make, so people will pay a premium for this. So that's a great pickup. Let's go to the next one. Here we have Haas and Curtis, and this is a great one to pick up. This is also a button up, but look right here. What is that? That sleeve right there is a French cuff. And look at what you can do. French cuffs are so you can fold them in, fold them like that, and so you can put in your cufflinks right there. Very basic, very nice shirt. And then the third one that we're gonna do, this is a polyester sport look. This is also a button snap right there. This is something that you should definitely point out to the customer as a feature or benefit because it looks real nice. And it is from the brand Cool. That right there is the Cool logo. That right there is how you spell it, K-U-H-L. And if you flip it backwards, it'll say it on there as well. Now, the problem with this one is that this came off. This is where all the information was, the size, the brand Cool, and what it was made of, but that's okay. I still love this shirt. These shirts always sell, and it is a great pickup. Now that you verify that all the items are good to go, now we're gonna start the shoot. Let's get this done. First, we're gonna do the Brooks Brothers one. So this is pretty easy, right? You just put it on a hanger. The time consumption here is going to come from buttoning up these shirts. This is what sucks. You don't have to do this when you have shorts. You don't have to do this when you have jeans or pants. That's why some people don't like this. And it does take some time to do this, but that's okay. This one is going to bring enough money for me to want to do that. And by the way, according to my girl, which is a professional in this area, you always unbutton these when you're washing them. And the reason you want to do that is because you want to make sure that everything at the bottom and the collar gets washed properly. And so this doesn't wrinkle. So it doesn't start bending in to where you can't fix it afterwards without pressing it. And of course, you're not going to be pressing everything. So you want to just wash it, throw it in the dryer, and how it comes out, you hang it real quick. And now you have a garment that is ready to shoot. So right now we put this side of the sleeve, and then we flip the other one around, and now it looks like that. The reason we want to do that is because you see the back side and the front side. Now it's time to shoot. By the way, what I'm wearing right now, it's a lanyard so that it can hold my phone. That way the phone is always with me and I don't misplace it. So we go to the main shot. There we go. Remember that I said that there was an issue, right? There's a missing button. So right now we're going to put the Reselloupe right there. And then we're going to shoot it so the customer knows that it's missing a button. Now we can keep going. We'll do the neck area, the collar. There we go. So the reason you want to do the collar is because you want to show that, and then you want to show if there's any staining, and so what it looks like in this area. Oops, wrong one. We do the feature and benefit, the Reselloupe right there. Take a picture. And that's pretty much going to be it because it already says cotton, it already says Brooks Brothers, and it has the size. We flip it to the back. Make sure that you let it just stand there nicely or naturally. We go to the first main shot. We grab our yardstick from the bottom of the neck all the way down. And then we do the width, which is the chest area. From left to right. Don't overstretch it. You want a natural stretch, how it would actually fit. So in this case, it's going to be 26 inches. Of course, times 2 is going to be the chest measurement. Then you grab this. And in this case, we have excellent, good, and fair coming up in our new pre-owned classifications. So for me, that would be excellent. And then that would be good. And that would be fair. So in this case, it's going to be good because it's just missing a button. So we're going to do that. The reason I do that is because I want to make sure that I have as much information as possible with me when I go to list this. Let's just say that you are paying somebody else to do this information or to make your listings, right? So how would they know if it's excellent, good, or fair? You need to tell them that. So instead of writing things extra, you can just do it all in one step. That's why I use those hand signals so that I already have a photo of that, which is the inventory tag. And then I have a photo of whether it's excellent, good, or fair. Next, if I put the shirt right here after it's folded, if it fits within this blue area, the tape right here in this, that means it's going to fit my bag. I already have everything measured out. So we grab our bag. We make this into a taquito. There you go. We flatten it out as neat as possible because that's what the customer is going to see. I'm pretty much not going to open this up again. You tape it down, put your label, and we put this to stock. That was the next one. And there you go. Okay, we're going to keep going. And the reason we're going to keep going because you need to have an average of how long this actually takes when you're doing the work. I know that some of you might take a little longer, some of you may be faster, fine. I'm not trying to like super hurry because I'm also talking and doing this, but this is just an average of how long it's going to take you to do this. We're going to do the same thing in the front part. In this case, we're going to fold it down, but we're also going to fold it up like this to show that it is a French cuff that is going to be folded. Now that it's sitting there, we go to the main shot. There we go, main shot. I'd probably take something like that because I want to make sure that they know it's a French cuff. Then I do the collar area. In this case, I'm going to do this because I want to highlight the brand and then move it down. And I'm going to highlight the classic fit / the size. It already says luxury 2-ply 100 cotton, so we don't have to do anything else there. We flip it to the back. Make sure that this is all nice and neat. We shoot the backside, complete picture. Now we grab our yardstick, bottom of neck, all the way to the bottom for length. Now we're going to do the width or the chest, which is from pit to pit. Again, don't overstretch it. If you overstretch it, you're going to get a bad measurement because they're going to think that it's bigger than it is. And some people don't wear them too tight. There you go. And in this case, this one is in excellent condition. So we're going to do the E for excellent. There you go. Put this up here. Now we grab this again, and we're going to take it to be put away. There we go. We're at about 2 minutes right now, which is good. I can usually do this a lot faster. Well, maybe not a lot faster, but faster. But because I'm, taking my time and I'm talking to you guys, so it's going to take a little bit. You fold it in, fold it down, fold it in, fold it down, half fold, half fold. If it fits, again, within the 15 by 10 right here, that means it's going to fit inside my bag. You guys should get master measurements like that so you can know quickly whether it's going to fit or not. Oop. Make sure that you don't wrinkle this or as best as possible. There you go. Down, tape it. 1450 goes back here, and there. Bam, that's number 2. All right, let's do the third one because this one has buttons or button snaps. So this is going to be a lot faster because it's just easier for you to snap something, right, than to put it through a little hole. There you go. The issue with these is that sometimes they get real slippery right here because of the polyester, but you just have to deal with that as best as you can. It's pretty much set to go. Let's go to the main photo. One photo. Right here, I'm going to do the Reselloupe right there because I want them to see that the button is super cool. We're going to do the collar area. In this case, we're not going to shoot anything here because you can't see it. So what would we shoot so that they can know if that is cool, like the brand? We wait till we go to the back. And why? Because the back has the brand right there. So I would shoot the brand. And then I'd shoot the main photo. Woo, look at that. Sold. Thank you, whoever bought that Reselloupe. There you go. That's the back side. Now we grab our yardstick from the bottom of the neck all the way down. Then we go to the chest size from left to right. Again, don't overstretch it. You can overstretch these a lot easier because they're poly. There you go. This one is in good condition because it's missing the size and all that, and it's kind of blurred out. So I'm going to do G for good. Put that away, or put that over here. Let's unbutton that. Take it to my area. There you go. Simple, right? Fold it in as always. Fold it in. Fold it to where it fits the 15 by 10 area. And mind you, if you guys are new at this, it's going to take you a lot longer, and you don't have to feel some kind of way about it because I've been doing this for a very long time. So it's just natural. This is why I can talk to you guys and still do this fairly quickly. Tape it down. There you go. Oh, the collar is all jacked up, but that's just going to stay because I'm shooting a video and I'm focusing on you guys. And there you go. Okay, these classes are going to be fast and simple, and their main goal is to make you efficient and proficient. So what did we learn today? We learned how to shoot 3 types of shirts. The regular button up with the button down, meaning that it has these buttons right here. Then we shot the one with the French cuff, and then we shot a short sleeve with the snaps. So I know that it's like the same thing over and over again, but not really. You have to know the shirts. Like, you have to know what to look for. First off, what did we look for, or what did we say? Here, let me grab another shirt. What did we say we look for when we're out and about? You got to make sure always that the pit isn't stained, because a lot of guys don't understand to wear undershirts, which if you're a guy and you're watching this, wear a fucking undershirt because it's disgusting. That's what undershirts are made for. Then we look at the neck area to make sure it's not frayed and it's not stained. If it is stained, it's very rare when it comes out. You can maybe make it come out a little bit, but trust me, don't pick them up. Nobody wants them that way. They just suck that way. And then what else do? We check that all the buttons are here, every button that's supposed to be there, and then buttons like right here, and that's it. That is pretty much it. Obviously, you have to look at STR, what brand it is, if it doesn't move fast enough, what materials there are. And this is why I always tell everybody, you have to start feeling around your merchandise like this. As soon as I touch this, I didn't even have to look at the tag. This is linen. First off, linen has a very cool look and has a see-through look. And then when you feel it, this is cotton, this is linen. There's a huge difference. And then when you feel something like this is poly. So you can feel that it's rougher. It feels fake because it is a man-made material. So you have to start touching everything. Again, this is linen. And of course, the stuff that I put away, you can already, you felt that it was cotton, and then the last one was polyester. You just have to start touching everything so that you can be more comfortable looking at things without having to look up comps all the time. Maybe you already know that it's gonna be luxury cotton or linen or poly or whatever the case, because sometimes like the cool shirt, it doesn't say what it is. It doesn't have a tag, but I already know it's polyester and I already know based on the measurements what size it's gonna be. And that's it for today, everybody. If you have a certain topic that you want me to shoot, and it doesn't have to be clothing, by the way, I can do shipping, I can do inventory, I can do whatever you want, but it's so you can get perspective from what I am looking at. And I think it's just one of the best things that I've done, open this new series called Classes with Glasses, because you can actually see what is going on. You guys will see that shot right there, and then you'll see the shot from my face. So leave it in the comments below, whatever you guys want to look at. If there is enough people that want to see it too, then I'll make a class for it. And they're going to be short and simple. As always, give this video a like, share this with anyone that needs to see it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss awesome videos like this. See you in the next one. Peace. And cheers, everybody. I got cafecito today. Oh, one other thing for those of you that always stay to the end. Whenever you're doing something like this to become even more efficient in your business, always try to automate your processes. For example, that's already done, but that normally would have been on. It's just that you guys are going to be hearing the zzz, and that's too loud. But that would have been on so that I can keep making Reselloupes because they are selling all the time. That printer is almost always going. So if I'm in here, that's going. And look at that. I already have 6 Reselloupes there. I just need to shoot, or I need to print some of the red ones too. And that way you guys can keep buying them. And by the way, first of all, thank you very much whoever bought this when I was shooting the video. And second, for those of you that already bought the Reselloupe, thank you very much for doing that and for helping out my small business. If you don't have the red one yet, I do recommend it, especially with the new categories that are coming up. Features and benefits and flaws. Flaws are the bigger one that you need to use. And why? Because flaws need to be pointed out. It removes, or it helps you prevent returns, exchanges, and issues or INETs. That's why I use these all the time. It's just one of them days. Come on, Damien, come on. You can do this. You gotta do your best. Gotta do your best. Let's go.